Well, certainly Tony Parker can enjoy some rest and get those fresh legs under him as they get ready for the playoffs. Missing a month, though, is a big deal, particularly when you look at a guy that's in such great rhythm. And I think a month is too long a period of time for Greg Popovich really to think about a guy that's going to benefit more from the rest. I think Tony Parker's a guy that right now is on the short list of MVP candidates in this league, and I think their offense can still function without him, but a lot of the easy baskets they get are not going to be so easy to come by. And missing maybe 14, 15 games, however long it ends up being for Tony Parker, I think he's a guy now that's going to have to get back and find his rhythm quickly before they get into the postseason, particularly if you look at how the Western Conference is shaping up. If San Antonio, say, has to take on a team like the Lakers in the first round and Tony Parker misses a month at this time of the year and is not in the same rhythm going into the playoffs that he is right now, that could be a problem in a series with a hot Laker team. So there's a lot of components that play into this. I think maybe a couple weeks would be great, but a month, now you start to get a concern about rhythm heading into the playoffs.
Day before the game.
What was your approach to that? Were you surprised, first of all? I mean, they started other guys in that spot.
Well, he kind of, let me know, so I was just getting ready for the day before the game, or just trying to get focused and try to go in there and do my best.
There have been some, maybe not rumors, but whispers that perhaps Derek Rose his first game play. Would you like an opportunity to play against Derek Rose?
Of course, as a player, you always want to compete against, the best that's out there, and it would be great if he comes back and we can play against him. But if not, I'm just trying to focus on what I do to help my team win.
Do you think maybe it was your defense that got you the start? That's what they wanted most from you, was that end-to-end defense?
For sure, just wanting me to come in, get the team energy on defense, pick up full, just try to get that, as you say, a little grit to the team, just try to come in and play defense.
How much is having a guy like Tony to learn from really helped your game throughout your time here?
It helped me a whole lot. I feel like I made great strides, ever since I got here as a rookie. He really took me under his wing and he taught me a lot.
Since his injuries, he gave you any pointers, gave you any tips or anything?
Not yet. We're worried about getting him right first, but he will.
Cory, you've been playing great up in Austin. How's that helped translate to what you were able to do with the team last night?
It's helped a great deal. Down in Austin, just like I said before, always working out. There's nothing like game experience. To go down there, their coaching staff did a great job with me, and just to get that great game experience and getting the rhythm, it helped me a lot.
Are all the play calls the same, and the offense pretty much exactly the same as here?
Oh yes, for sure. It's just like an extension of being here in San Antonio.
What are the different? What's the gap in competition with you guys in the NBA and somebody that's got?
It's different. It's different. Down in D-League, everybody, like I said before, everybody looks at it as demotion, but, it's really not. Just to go down there, work on your game. There's a lot of guys down there that has the potential to be in the NBA or even were in the NBA at some point in time. So, it's a good deal of competition, but it's a little different.
When it comes to quote-unquote replacing Tony Parker in the starting lineup, how helpful is it that you've also got Tim Duncan there and Monta Ginobili there, and you just kind of have to fit in and do your thing and not be a 21 and 10 guy?
For sure. I just try to come in and be myself. There's a lot of guys. I'm from everybody. They all do their role. I'm just trying to go in there and play good defense and play my role.
How did you get interested in basketball as a kid growing up in Canada?
My mom played, my dad played, my whole family played, so I just was born into it.
Okay. Where'd they all play?
My dad and mom played in Canada, college in Canada. My brother played at Minnesota. He's in Europe right now. So my cousin, he's in the D-League,
right.
So whole family thing. No, I don't. I used to kind of know how to skate, but I think I lost it. I haven't been skating so long, so.
Basketball's not. How popular is it in Canada, really? Everyone knows hockey's the.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty popular in Toronto, where I'm from. There's a lot of. It's growing, definitely growing every year. But like you said, hockey's the first sport for sure.
Did you ever have any interest in hockey whatsoever?
No, actually, my first sport was soccer. I played soccer first, and then I moved to basketball.
Did you even watch hockey? Any of that?
No.
Can you name any hockey players?
Wayne Gretzky.
What kind of Canadian are you? No hockey.
Hey, what can I say?
When you came out of Texas, did you hear Did you hear people say, "Hey, he should have stayed another year. He should have"?
Oh, for sure. You know, you hear a lot, but like I said, I'm just trying to, you know, stay the course and get better, and you know where I'm at now, not worry about the past.
The way things have worked out, obviously you got to feel like you made the right choice there.
Oh, for sure. You know, I never look back on my decision. I made that decision at the time, and now I'm gonna go with it. I'm not gonna look back and, you know, try to say that I should have stayed or should have left or whatever people say.
What was Rick telling you at the time?
For sure, he wanted me to stay.
Yeah.
You know, we talked. He wanted me to stay, but I felt like it was best for me and my family to make that decision and go leave.
Did you know coming out you would be a first-round pick, or was it iffy?
I had a good idea.